Coaches, if you run the 5-out delay, these triggers are a must. A strong side action with a counter, a weak side option, and the pass and chase, go get it. Let's break them down.
One of the easiest ones and most popular is, say your point guard is a shooter and you bring it up the slot or the alley and you reverse the ball. So that's your delay action, 1 to 5 pass. That's the genesis of getting into the delay. And now we're going to set a flare screen. Now on the weak side, I'm showing strong side now. On the weak side, you can be stationary. You could be doing flares on that side as well. So if nothing's open, then you can go play off the weak side. But typically there's a learning curve with youth players, high school players. So the call would probably be delay strong, we're going to play strong. Delay weak, we're going to play weak. Delay chase, we're going to. So what you start doing is, if you put in like 4 of these tonight, your players would just be able to know, if we go strong, we're this. If we go weak, we're this. If we go over chasing it, we're this. If we go under, we're this. So keep that in mind tonight, and probably you would base it upon which player on the court you want to get the ball to the most. Okay, so point guard here is a shooter, and we're going to flare. Okay, so that could be shot, that could be bad closeout angle, rip drive. Here is the Celtics. Okay, bringing it up. They were already down the floor, and you could see how he's popping out. Okay, they did double flares, guys. As you can see here, they're double flaring. Flare on this side, flare on this side. But he's playing strong, which means he's coming back to where the action was. Okay, there's the flare. Creates an open shot. If you taught flare and the flare is not open, natural progression would be to just get into a handoff. And now you get into a dribble handoff, roll, replace, roll, pop. What you do with 5 is your business based upon your personnel. What you do with the 4 and 3 is your business. NBA is going to keep it more than likely stationary because of the NBA 3 seconds rule. They can't sit and help. They can't be on the midline. So that spacing is good enough for them. Off the slash action, there's various things that we could do off of this. So the first thing typically is we send the player through and we create that Euro ball screen type alignment here. One probably is going to move. One's probably going to be more on this lane line. We're going to have stretch, and we're going to have corner. And we got the naked corner again off the dribble handoff. Okay? So another thing that you could do is you can set a ball screen and get to the rack off the slack, off of this action. You don't have to slash them. You could, depending on this player's ability, 1 spaces to corner, 3 comes up, and you can run the Spain action. And if you're just a pure dribble drive guy, you could slash them, and now you got triple gap. And now if 2's denied, it could be drops, it could be kick-ups, however you want, and it flows right into dribble drive there. Or you could do some fancy stuff and ghost it, and then you got the big gap. So these are all things you could do off weak side actions. But the most one, this is probably right here, this one that I first showed is probably the most common to create that gap, besides the Chicago action that you'll see here in a second. Okay, we got Las Vegas Aces here. There you got a backdoor cut, just like you would in Euro ball screen. And they exchanged on that side again. Now you're getting them into dominoes. Okay, didn't like it, so now they just turned it into a two-man game. Like I said before, you could do what you want. Sabonis went to dunker spot or spaced and stretch, spaced in corner. So teams are not just staying 5 out when they run this. They flow between 4 out, 1 in, and 5 out. You're watching Golden State Warriors play. Steph, Poole, Clay. If they hit this player and they have the opportunity to just get it right back, they're going to do that. So off of this action, you could have 4 slash, and now you got a nice downhill drive for dribble drives. You can have them slash, come off, doesn't have anything, and then return it into a middle ball screen. Okay, there are a couple of options off of it. Let's look at how fought over it, was able to get downhill. Okay. Dame Lillard, you do that, you're done. That's not Lillard, I think that's McCollum. Turned it into a ball screen without the slash. Okay, it goes under. One is now going to go over. And these would be counter. One of these would be your counters or the read that you would have to teach if you cannot pass the ball to your one. And that's a really good counter right there for the dribble drive coaches, because that plays into gaps. Now on that, when Peter was asking things on this one, you're probably popping. You can leave this one open. If it's kind of coming at the top of the key area, you can leave this one open. You don't need to roll. You can think that this guy is. It's probably personnel based.
Hey coach, do you want more? Check out the full clinic inside the System Basketball community, where I break down 20 plus triggers on the delay series to get the ball to your best player. Click the link in the description below, and we'll see you on the inside, coach.